Welcome back again, folks, to the Curry Center. Bill Gibson here. 2-0 early for FHS over the Simonds High Seabees in this one. They make that 5-0 early as Marlon Sophie drains that one, picking up the starters. It's the usual 5 for FHS. Number 5 is Jimmy Wang. Number 6, Alex Dunn. Number 9, Marlon Sophie. 11 is Malcolm Christie, and 15 is Norman Burry. Cats 2-0 in the UMB division in this one. Starters for the Seabees. Got number 10, Marcus McMurray. Number 11 is Isaiah Slaughter. 6, Aiden Connors. He can shoot it from anywhere. 14 is Tyler Williams. And number 5 with the ball right now is Zach Thorne. There is Connors making for 2. 5-2 with a minute played in this one. Expect the Cats to push the pace against what is, as we discussed earlier today, a short man Seabees team hit hard by injuries. That is Jimmy Wang. Makes that one for 3. Forward for Malcolm Christie, and it's quickly 10-2 run with a minute and a half played for FHS. Connors, no good on that one. Sophie on the board. He's got man in front of him, and that is Alex Dunn. He's going to lay it in. And that should be a timeout for the Seabees. Coach Doug Deering put that one to the table much before that shot went up and in. 12-2 early run. 2 minutes played in this one. FHS leading Simonds. Simonds comes in 0-2. They lost yesterday to Leo Hayes. And then lost earlier today to Dartmouth. FHS Blackcats beat Dartmouth yesterday in what, until that last Northumberland Tantramar game, was the game of the tournament. That one won with a 3-pointer to give Northumberland the lead by 1 with 3 seconds to play. Yesterday FHS came from behind down by 6 going into the 4th to win by 5 using a 3-point barrage. Of course, we've seen them shoot a couple here already this afternoon to win 90-85 over Dartmouth. They followed that up with an early win this morning in the 8:30 breakfast game against Leo Hayes, 94-67. A little trouble at the scorers table. We're resetting a couple things here now. And we're off and ready to go. Connors. Cross court. Nice looking 3-point shot by McMurray, but it doesn't go. Rebound by Burry. FHS is pushing again. Alex Dunn. It won't go. Christie on the board. He gets the follow. Into the bench is Alex Dunn. We're going to stay Simonds High CB basketball. FHS working the ball around well. Burry looks to the pass across court. Deflected by Slaughter. But it's Jimmy Wang who makes the three. 17-2. Rebounded and put back up by Tyler Williams. Christie for Sophie. Sophie scores two.
That's the way to go strong, Mark.
Turnover, and it's Christie to Jimmy Wang. 21-4 Black Cats with 4 minutes played. Offensive explosion here to start the game. Continued pressure from the Black Cats, and it's Wang again on the turnover. Fouled by Aiden Connors. We've got 4 subs coming in for the Seabees. We've got 12 is Caleb Carr, 17 Dylan Roberts. 15 is Connor Ryan. And 7 is Riley Robinson. Christie with the steal but can't convert. That goes out of bounds off of Connor Ryan. Wave of subs here for the Black Cats. 3 is Colin Matthews. 4, Ethan Arinki. 14, Aiden McDonald. 7 is Ethan Tumwine. And 12 is Miles Haynes-Lacey. Matthews for Tumwine. Miles Haynes-Lacey. Aiden McDonald. Tumwine. Tumwine puts up the 3. Gets rim. Rebound to the Black Cats. Haynes-Lacey. Inside. That's Ethan Arinki. He's going to draw the foul. 5 minutes to play, or played already a big Fredericton High School lead, 23-4 over the Simonds High Seabees. Can't say it enough, the Seabees missing a number of key players due to injury. And they're just hoping to get healthy in time for the NBIA playoffs. And know they're going to take some lumps as a result of missing some high-end talent. Of course, didn't know that when the draw of this tournament was put together, and this was looking to be one of those games. It could have been one of the top matchups of the tourney. Connors from long range, no good. Rebound to McDonald. But of course, due to injury, this one I think is expected to go FHS's way. And last year's champion, the Seabees, likely to go home 0-3. But gaining a bit of experience for some players that are getting more floor time than they would otherwise. In this one, Connors with the drive. Certainly this tournament has to raise his confidence to a high level. He's been the focus of the defense and still able to deliver for Simonds. Tumwine rattles that one home. 27-6 in favor of the FHS Black Cats. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. We are presented by 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. Thank you for joining us. It's been an entertaining weekend here. The largest high school boys basketball tournament in the Maritimes. Lots of great teams, lots of great matchups. And this Fredericton High team, #1 AAA team in the province, has put on a fine display of basketball so far all weekend. It'll be interesting to see how they make out in that playoff round. Out of bounds to the Seabees. Aiden Connors brings it over half. Guarded by Yarinki. Miles Haynes-Lacey. Got a kick ball on Haynes-Lacey. It's going to go back in favor of the Simonds High Seabees. What is a rarity for me, folks? I don't recognize either official in this game. But not surprising that we may have to bring in officials from outside the area to help out with this tournament. It is a spectacular one, as I mentioned, 40 teams, 70 games, up to 5 gyms going at one time here today. Spectacular job by the organizing committee who's put this together. And phenomenal facilities in use. Facilities here at the Curry Center, second to none anywhere. Of course, 2 courts downstairs, across the parking lot at the pit. Had some games this afternoon. Also games at Ormocto High today. Lots of love for basketball in the town with 4 O's. And off the glass is Miles Haynes-Lacey. Aiden Connors strokes the 3. He was shooting them from 35 feet. Somewhat to the ire of the Dartmouth fans and coaches, with his team down by a whole bunch to that Dartmouth team. God, he shouldn't be shooting them from that far out at that point in the game. It's funny how people have a different set of the unwritten rules of basketball. Hear it a lot in baseball in terms of what's okay to do and what's not okay to do. Subs in for the Black Cats. 10 is Lance Mombercat, and 8 is Jackson Sweetland. Connors bombing away, no good. Too strong on the jumper is Aiden McDonald. 1:13 to play here in the quarter. 20-point FHS lead. 31-11. Mombercat on the line. Makes the second, Lance Mombercat. Good on that shot was Connor Ryan. Go back in the other direction for the Black Cats. Colin Matthews short. 35 seconds to go in the quarter. Aiden McDonald shoots. Rebound to Aiden Connors. Connors for Dylan Roberts. He makes the long jumper. 10 on the clock here in the quarter. Nice take and finish by Aiden McDonald in this one. Scores late in the quarter for the Black Cats. 35-14 is the lead. FHS by 21 over the Simonds High Seabees after one quarter. Not unexpected that FHS would at some point open up a lead on this one. Started early. Both teams' second game of the day. FHS looking to go 3-0 and punch their ticket through. And I'm just looking, folks, again at the calendar here. All weekend long I've been saying first place team gets through, and I think the second place team in the division on the men's side, because it says first place and one wild card team versus second place teams. That in fact is what happens on the women's side. The first and second place teams go over via live draw. On the men's side, because we have 7 divisions, we're going to have 4 games in the quarterfinals. So we need 8 teams, so we're going to take the 7 division winners and then 1 wild card draw team from the second place teams. So I think this wild card versus, it should actually be from in the program. And I apologize if I've raised anyone's hopes that their team is getting through based on being second in the division automatically. Second in the division gets you entered in that wild card draw, where you have a 1 in 7 chance on making it through as the wild card team. And then, of course, the live matchup as well. So an element of luck if you're in second place needed to get to the playoff round in this one. We saw in the earlier game, just before this, Northumberland Regional High punched their ticket. So they're one playoff team for sure that we know we have from the Instant Imprints division. Expecting if this one holds, it would be Fredericton High from the UNB division. Burry on the rebound. Burry on the 3. No good. FHS goes back to their starting 5 to start this quarter. And into the game for the Seabees, number 9, Caleb Meehan. Rebound, Zach Thorne, but taken away by Alex Dunn. Wang to Sophie. Good take again by Sophie. Flying through the lane for 2. Aiden Connors. One on the shot clock, going to be a 24-second violation on the Seabees. Coach Doug Deering talking to his bench saying, hey, we've got to let them know when that clock is running out. That's our job over here, is to help them when you're on the bench. They should know as well and have good awareness. But make sure they do. Keep talking, keep it up. Nice look inside from Norm Burry from Malcolm Christie, who lays it in for 2. Aiden Connors from 26 feet. Burry down on that one, taken away by the Seabees. That's Thorne on the run out. Nice take by Thorne. Gets that one to go through. And Sophie quickly turns it around the other way, kicks to Burry. On the outside, Burry drives baseline. Cut inside to Dunn. Nice pass from Burry. Gunn on the finish. Cross-court pass for Thorne. Meehan draws the foul. It's going to go on Sophie, number 9. He doesn't think he fouled him. Good strong take by Caleb Meehan. Connors guarded by Sophie. Hurry, Alex Dunn on the finish. Connors misses that 3. Burry on the board. Steps out of bounds. Subs in. It is the bench mob again for the Black Cats. A sub wave of 5. Tumwine, Mombricat, Rinke, Matthews, and Haynes Lacey. Inbound pass out of bounds. Zach Thorne can't catch that one. We go back to Black Cat basketball. They need someone else in the backcourt to help inbound the ball. We creep past the 4 o'clock hour here in Fredericton. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'm Bill Gibson. We are presented here by 360 Live and powered by our partner at Bell Alliant. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are watching. Up and through, 3-pointer, Lance Mombricat, grade 9 student. The only grade 9 on this AAA Black Cat team. And there is Aiden Connors answering from 30 feet plus. 46-19. 6:04 to play in quarter number 2 in this one. We are officially at game number 41. Connors again with the 40-footer, no good. Maybe not 40-footer, 35, 32 feet. Good hustle on the play there by Isaiah Slaughter. And it is the Seabees who come away with that ball. Inside, and it is Slaughter at the other end. He's going to go off the glass, no good. Miles Haynes-Lacey rips that one away from Aiden Connors. Haynes-Lacey controls the board for Colin Matthews, puts up the 3. It's good. 51-19. Nice running layup there by Marcus McMurray. Tumwine on the miss. Colin Matthews can't collect the board. Miles Haynes-Lacey on the breakout. He's going to make 2 more. Wave of subs now for the Seabees. In is number 17, Dylan Roberts. Number 15, Connor Ryan. Number 12, Caleb Carr. Number 14, Tyler Williams. And number 7, Riley Robinson. Williams makes the second. 54-21, 4:05 to play in quarter number 2. FHS looking to go 3-0, punch their ticket to the playoffs in this one. Subs in be Aiden McDonald and Jackson Sweetland, and for Ethan Tumwine and Miles Haynes-Lacey. Both coaches going liberally to their bench. 59-21 FHS. 3:10 to play here in quarter number 2. FHS piling up the points. That's long, off back iron. Rebound inside by Roberts. Knocked away by Aiden McDonald. We're going to stay Simonds High basketball. Taken away by the Seabees. Good defense, that's Tyler Williams now. Riley Robinson for Williams. Losing a handle inside is Caleb Carr. That's going to be tied up, jammed in the rim. It's going to go to the Black Cats. Colin Williams. Williams misses that one. Way too strong. And it's Tyler Williams. Sorry, that was Matthews who missed it. Trapped. Caleb Carr finds a man in the corner. That was Roberts on the jump shot from the baseline. And now it's Matthews on the take, jams himself on the front rim. Should have finished lefty on that, but didn't. Up and down for Ethan Arinke. 61-24 FHS, 1:05 to play in the first half. They're running rampant here on the Simonds High Seabees. Quickly got away from Simonds here. Very short-staffed CB team. That was Lance Mombercat, can't make that three. That's no good. Good hustle inside by Dylan Roberts to get that ball and knocked away. I believe that was Jackson Sweetland who got a hand on that one from the floor. Nice offensive rebound by Caleb Carr on the Connor Ryan miss. With timeout Seabees. 24.7 to play in the opening half here. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live. Pleased to be here with you all weekend long. We've got a couple more games on tap for you. Central Kings and Fredericton JV team. Fredericton JV team right now 2-0 and looking to get through to the playoff round themselves. Coming up at 7, Cole St. Anne and Pugwash on this floor. And we'll wrap things up with Hants East and Harborview at 8:45. Of course, all division winners on the men's side will be through to the quarterfinals. They will be joined by one wildcard team selected from among the second place teams. They will all go into a live matchup draw to determine how the playoffs go forward. One thing we do know, Northumberland Regional High School went 3-0 in the instant imprints division, and they are through. They were runner-up here last year to the Simonds High CB team, who took the tournament title. Caleb Carr knocks down free throws. 20 seconds to the quarter. FHS takes the shot, and it is Jackson Sweetland. We've now got 8 to go in the quarter. And the half, 3 now, 2, 1. See if they get a shot off. It's a long one they launch. Banked up and in by Riley Robinson. Riley Robinson with the energetic three-pointer, banked off the glass to close the gap a little bit for the Simonds High Seabees. It is FHS 63, Simonds 29 as we take the halftime break here. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational. Come on back in about 10 minutes and we'll have the second half for you. Welcome back for the second half of this one, folks. Thanks for joining us here on 360 Live. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'm Bill Gibson. This game has FHS Black Cats comfortably in front of the Simonds High Seabees, 63-29. Jump ball there. Burry and Isaiah Slaughter tie up. That will go to FHS. Simon's ball was to start the half. Back to the starters for the Black Cats. Wang, Dunn. Burry there on the inside. Christie and Marwin Sophie. For the Seabees, three-pointer there missed. Also back to the starting five. 5 is Thorne, 6 is Connors, 10 is McMurray, 11 is Slaughter, and 14 is Williams. Thorne on the long miss, rebound by Burry. Jump ball again. We're going to go Seabees ball this time. Doesn't go off the glass for Connors. Sophie on the push up the floor. Jimmy Wang has Malcolm Christie. Back to Wang, he's open for the three from the wing. Rims out, rebound nicely to Slaughter. There's a near steal by Wang on the pass. Numbers now 5-on-4 at the other end for the Seabees. But that parade is a little too hot for Marcus Murray. Burry makes for two. Nice take there by Isaiah Slaughter. Goes around Norm Burry for two. Inside for Dunn. Burry, he's going to take that three-pointer. He can make from there, but he doesn't. Sophie on the board inside from Burry. Short on that one. He draws a foul. That's going to go on Slaughter from behind, I believe. It does. 67-31, 7:23 to go here in quarter number 3. Burry makes that one. And the second. Aiden Connors, the long three, no good. Rebound to Dunn. Connors is a deep threat, no question. As is that man right there, Malcolm Christie. He'll drive on this one. Now he'll take the deep three. Tracked down by McMurray. That's Thorne in front of the pack. Nice pass for Slaughter, who finishes nicely off the glass. Good catch and finish for Slaughter. Burry adjusts the shoe and rejoins the play. Jimmy Wang inside for Sophie in the post. Nice pass for the cutting Alex Dunn. He draws the foul. Dunn makes the first. Can't make the second. Pass off the leg of the Blackcat and corralled by Malcolm Christie. 2-on-3 go the Cats, and it's Burry with the offensive glass. 72-33 now for FHS. That's a long three for Connors. Good take by Dunn and good rebound by Burry, who puts it up for two more. Burry wiping the offensive glass. Christie, no good, and there's Burry again. No answer inside for Burry are the Seabees. We're out to a 40-point FHS lead, 76-30. We miss matchup. Injury's a big factor for Simonds here this year. Inside. Rebound to Alex Dunn, out to Malcolm Christie. Got Norm Burry on the first side. Norm lays that in. And we have a timeout on the floor. And I believe we're going to have hockey line subs on both sides. So we'll try to pick up the players as they come onto the floor here. We have a break in the action at this one. 4:53 to go in quarter number 3. 78-36 in favor of the FHS Blackcats. And here is the hockey line sub for FHS. It is number 8, Jackson Sweetland. Number 14, Aiden McDonald. Number 4, Ethan Arinki. Number 12 is Miles Haynes-Lacey, and number 10 is Lance Monbriquette. So Burry too much inside. I would expect we'll see a lot of this bench unit for the rest of the way through here for the Blackcats. Coming in for Simonds, we have number 6, Aiden Connors, number 7, Riley Robinson, number 15, Connor Ryan, 17 is Dylan Roberts, and number 12 is Caleb Carr. Back this one to start over. That's Connors in the backcourt. Tight defense now by the Blackcats. Cross court for Riley Robinson. He steps back on the sideline. Haynes-Lacey misses the jump shot. Going to short arm that one just a little bit. No good on that one with Sweetland. Rebound to the Blackcats. Turned over for the Seabees. That's Dylan Roberts out front for Connor Ryan. Ryan misses off the front rim, taken away by the Blackcats. Arinki. No one stops him. He goes for the layup. Rebound to Connor Ryan. Ryan finds Aiden Connors. Behind the back dribble, finds some space. That's Connors. Nice pass in the middle. And that is Dylan Roberts who goes up and draws a foul on that one. 78-36 FHS. It's been all FHS in this one from the early going. Dylan Roberts can't make that one. Does make the second. Out of bounds to the Seabees. Aiden Connors brings it over half. The screen from Caleb Carr. Connor Ryan makes the deep three. Could have been an easy foul there, as Sweetland was taken to the floor after the shot. No call by the referee, and we play on 78-40. Aiden Connors misses. Rebound to Miles Haynes-Lacey, who headmans the ball for Lance Mombricat. Nice lay in there for Mombricat. Injury for Simonds underneath. Dylan Roberts is down. I believe he's holding his chin on that one. Can't quite tell exactly what the issue is. He will come off. I didn't see the injury. Looks like Isaiah Slaughter will check in for him. It does continue to be maybe his nose that he's holding over there. Watch that a little bit for those watching at home. Give you an update if I can on how he's looking from this distance. Haynes-Lacey inside for the Black Cats. That was a miss by Mombricat, taken away by the Seabees. Connors misses that one. And it is the nose on the bench of number 17, Dylan Roberts, that he looks like he's adjusting there a little bit. And seems to have a little smile on the face over there now, so he's going to be okay, I think, folks. Aiden Connors, nice pass inside. Caleb Carr was rejected by a Black Cat, but a nice move by Connors. That is Aiden McDonald shooting the three. 83-40 in favor of FHS. 1:05 to go in quarter number 3. And it will be FHS, once we finish this one, who will 100% punch their ticket through to the quarterfinals. Well, they'll be part of that live matchup draw. The 7 other division winners and 1 wild card selected from among the second place teams in the division. Now that I've straightened out the playoff format in my own head and deciphered what it actually means here in the program, it's not versus the second place teams, this is versus one of the second place teams as the wild card. Good take there from Miles Haynes-Lacey, but it doesn't go down to end the quarter. But we do go into the third quarter break with the score FHS 85, the Simonds High Seabees of St. John 40. So it's a 45-point lead. I'd expect that mean we'll see quarter number 4 as straight time, as per the NBIA rule, the point differential of this size. In the quarter break. Not a lot Simonds can do to get back in this one, I don't think. Of course, with their several of their top players out to injury, it's a very different looking Simonds team than what everyone thought they were going to be this year. Of course, if they get them back in playoff time, anything can happen, and it has been known to happen. So we'll have to see how Simonds makes out the rest of the year, and if they can get healthy, they could be a surprise team come playoff team in the provincials. But back focused on this tournament, once we get another 10 minutes in the books here, will almost undoubtedly be FHS punching their way through with a 3-0 record in the UNB division into the playoff round tomorrow. Playoff round on the men's side. The quarterfinals go at 10:30. The semifinals go at 2:30, with the final at 6:30. On the women's side of the draw, that's 8:30 for quarterfinal play, 12:30 for semifinals, and 4:30 for the women's championship. 12 women's teams, so it is first and second in the division making it through to those quarterfinals, and that is a match of first place versus second in a different division, again done by live draw matchup. Blackcats by 45 in this one, 85-40. Rebound inside nicely by Isaiah Slaughter. Slaughter follows his own miss. Up and almost got the and one to go down for him. Foul there on number 7, Ethan Tumwine for FHS. So for the Blackcats, it is number 5, Jimmy Wang, 6, Alex Dunn, 3, Colin Matthews, 9, Marwin Sophie, and number 11, number 7, Ethan Tumwine on the floor for FHS. Isaiah Slaughter had a pretty good game in this one for Simonds. Knocks down a free throw there. Out of bounds, back to the Seabees as the clock runs here. Slaughter on the inside. He puts that one up and through. Isaiah Slaughter. Matthews for Tumwine. Jimmy Wang goes by his man to the hoop. He draws the foul. The foul will go on number 12, Caleb Carr. Looking forward, the 5:15 matchup is the Fredericton High School JV squad looking to go 3-0 in their division, taking on Central Kings. Not sure how Central Kings has done in their other matchups with Stanley or CP Allen. But if Fredericton High were to go 3-0, that would make them automatically through on the JV side as well as the varsity side. Looking like we're getting back on schedule, so I may be able to check some results between games to get ready for the second one. And folks, if you are in Fredericton and you're here for the tournament, Santa Claus Parade is on the north side this year. It's underway 5 or 6 o'clock, so it's underway fairly shortly. After you go see Santa Claus, come on over here to the Curry Center. We've got some more great basketball happening here all evening long. The last game starting around 8:45. Knocked in for Marcus McMurray. No good on the drive was done. Up and through Caleb Carr. Ethan Tumwine sinks that one. Stepping out of bounds on the back stuff is Marcus McMurray. Lots of black paint there on the floor, signaling the out of bounds line here at the Curry Center. You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational on 360 Live, powered by our partner at Bell Alliant. We thank you for joining us. Glad to bring you this showcase of high school basketball here all weekend long. And we're here with you through the championship games tomorrow. I'll be here for the first couple in the morning before I have to shift over to my regular duty for St. Thomas, as they're hosting Holland College just across the parking lot here at the Lady Beaverbrook Gym, affectionately known as the Pit, as they look to go into the Christmas exam break on a winning note after losing both men and women on the island last year. Hockey subs for the Black Cats, and I think almost the same for the Seabees. Bury, Christie, Montbriquet, Sweetland, and a Rinky for the Black Cats. Tyler Williams, that man right there, Aiden Connors, who makes the three. Riley Robinson and Connor Ryan, along with Dylan Roberts for Simonds. And there is Christie on the answer. 4:15 to play. 96-53 in favor of FHS as the clock runs straight time here in quarter number 4. Up to the corner is Christie. Nice look inside to Lance Montbriquet, who finishes. Good look from Malcolm Christie on that one, on a great cut from Lance Montbriquet. Malcolm Christie in front of the pack. He's going to two-hand that one through. A little chuckle from the bench there, as he earlier in the tournament, I believe, had back-rimmed a dunk attempt. It's Riley Robinson who makes 2 on that one. 100-56. for the Black Cats. We turn and go the other direction now. Aiden Connors puts up the long shot, no good, out of bounds. Good hustle by Connor Ryan, but he can't keep it in play. Team trailing by the number they are, and he's still running into the wall for this CB squad. Coach Gearing will like that hustle. Good timeout on the floor. (100-56), of course. Clock runs correctly on straight time here in this quarter, regardless of timeouts or anything. Take a number of seconds off here as we get ready for the next game in the Black Cats division. It will be the Central Kings Rural High Gators of Cambridge, Nova Scotia. Yeah, I like the slick looking green uniforms I see already on the Gators. Right up there with the Avalanche, who were in the program as the Yeti. They were going to be my favorite team here all weekend. With a name like Yeti. But it will be those Gators taking on the Fredericton High Black Cats JV team. With Fredericton High looking to go 3-0 and punch their ticket to the playoff round. Montbriquet makes that three-pointer. Under a minute to play now, 103-56 in favor of the Black Cats. Jackson Sweetland. Miles Haynes-Lacey puts up the long shot, no good. Nice rebound by Aiden Connors. He's had a lovely tournament, as Connors. But they'll go home 3-0, will the Seabees. Last year's champions eliminated. 8 seconds to play. It will be a final score of Fredericton High School 103 and the Simonds High Seabees 56. So a dominant performance by FHS against the short-staffed Seabees team in this one. And up next, it will be the JV version of the Black Cats. Also looking to get into the playoff round of this tournament, as just mentioned. We'll stay here briefly for awarding of the players of the game for this one. And it's a tough choice. So many points on the board for the Black Cats, so many different options. Bury had a nice run of points, but you could really go in just about any direction for the Black Cats. For the Seabees, I'm liking Isaiah Slaughter. Aiden Connors may be the most talented CB. I think Slaughter had a great game for them. And Riley Robinson also stands out. He's having a good game here. So it's Jimmy Wang for the Black Cats. He takes player of the game honors. And it is indeed Isaiah Slaughter taking player of the game honors for the Simonds High Seabees. So now that we brought your players of the game, we're going to take a break. We get reset for the next game. Come on back for the 5:15 time slot. Central Kings and Fredericton JV team You're watching coverage of the Maritime Invitational Basketball Tournament on 360 Live and powered by Bell Alliant. We're happy to bring it to you. Come on back for 5:15, and we'll do it all over one more time.